Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be telling you guys about the time I brought a bullet to school. It wasn't a loaded like a gun or anything, and it was already used, but this is a crazy story and it happened to me in like 5th grade. So if you guys enjoy this story, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to my channel, because I am trying to get that silver play button, baby. Oh yeah. But anyways, so it's 5th or 4th grade, and me and my buddy Ryan were sitting out by this green box while waiting for the bus. And if you guys don't know what a green box is, it's basically like this box that they put out in front of townhouses and apartments and whatnot. And basically that's where our bus came, so we just sort of sat on it. There's like writing and whatnot all over it because that was like the hideout spot, the meetup place of my old house. And we were just sort of sitting there waiting for our bus. It's like 8:30 or something, and we noticed that there's something shining in the grass, like right next to the pavement / grass. And we pick it up and we examine it a little bit, and my buddy Ryan came to the conclusion that it's a bullet. And that wasn't really surprising to us because there was a lot of crime that happened in my old neighborhood. Like, it was borderline ghetto, that place. But anyways, we found another one like lying right next to it, and we thought they were pretty cool. And because we're only in 4th or 5th grade, we were like, let's take these to school and show our friends. So we get on the bus, and my friend Ryan, he's the biggest moron ever, and he starts like doing Heil Hitler, you know, the sign where you sort of raise your arm up. It used to mean salute, but now it means Heil Hitler. Well, he is doing that. I mean, I guess I found it kind of funny too. It was kind of funny, but he was doing it next to like this little kindergartner, and then the kindergartner starts doing it, and he got all scared because that kindergartner is known for telling on people, right? I don't remember his name, so let's just call him Elijah. Elijah the Rat. So Elijah starts doing Heil Hitler too, and we're like, no, stop, please. And my friend Ryan's like, if you stop, I'll give you this. And he took out the bullet from his pocket and hands it to the little kindergartner, right? So we go to class and stuff. We only had like one teacher because it's elementary school. We only have like one teacher because they don't want to confuse us yet. But lunchtime comes around and we're just sort of doing our thing. The teacher let us eat in the classroom that day. So because it's like a Friday or something, and the teachers usually let us eat in the classroom on Friday, it's something different other than that noisy cafeteria. So they're like, you know what? They deserve it. It's been a long week. But our teacher, Mrs. I can't think of a fake name, so we're just going to call her Mrs. P. And Mrs. P is a really laid-back teacher. Like, she will literally let you do anything you want if you ask. Not anything, but like, she's really chill. But basically, she had this like really disappointed look in her eyes, and she called Ryan out to the hall, and I didn't think much of it because I didn't really care. I was talking to some of my other friends. And 20 minutes later, Mrs. P looks at me the same way and calls me out into the hall. And my principal's standing there, and he is not looking happy, okay? Like, he is looking really, really angry. Not like angry as in, you messed up bad, kid. We're going to call your parents. No. This was like really, really angry, like you did something wrong. And he brings me down to the office, and it turns out that the little kid that Ryan gave the bullet to, Elijah, he brought it out for show and tell. And he showed his friends, and the teacher got really scared. And she asked, where'd you get this? And short story, to sum it all up, he ratted out Ryan, and then 20 minutes later, Ryan ratted out me, and I had to give up my second bullet. and the principal took me down to the office, right? Well, there was a cop in there, and Ryan was just sort of sitting at his desk. That wasn't his real name, by the way. That's just some sort of made-up name. And he just has the worst look on his face. And the principal and the cop take me into their interrogation room, I guess you can call it. It's more of like a meeting room for teachers, but it was being used as an interrogation room for me and my buddy Ryan. And the cops start asking me questions like, where did I find the bullet, blah 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 blah, did I hear anything, because the green box is right outside of my house. And then they have me draw up a map, and I was pretty happy because the officer and my principal weren't really that angry sounding at first. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll just tell them exactly what happened, then we'll get on with whatever, and Ryan will take the punishment, I guess, because he is the one who gave a bullet to a little kindergartner. But, so they have me draw out a map at where I found the bullet, and then they take me into the interrogation room with my buddy Ryan, once again, after I'm done drawing, and the cop starts threatening us, basically, and he's like, you guys do know you can get suspended for this, blah 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 blah, and then he starts talking about all these different laws and whatnot, and it's actually kind of ridiculous because we're just little kids. So this cop was basically treating us like we were going to shoot up at the elementary school, basically, is what he was saying. And our principal, it was up to him to decide what happens to us, because after the cop was done chewing us out, he wasn't even a cop, okay? He was like a rent-a-cop, a security officer. He was a cop wannabe. After he's done chewing us out, he is like, well, your principal decides what happens to you. Either you get expelled, suspended, detention, or you get off the hook. Now, I'm not usually a kid to get in trouble. Usually, I'm a pretty decent kid that's quiet in the background, blah 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 blah. So, the principal turns to me, and he's like, you do know you're a good kid, right? And then he gives me this lecture on how I hang out with bad people, even though I don't think so. It's just normal kid stuff. But then he sends me out in the hall, or not the hall. He sends me to go back to my classroom, and pretty much I finished the day. But on the bus, again, my buddy Ryan, before the little kid Elijah gets on the bus, my buddy Ryan comes up to me and he's like, bro, the principal, he threatened to expel me. And I guess what happened is that the principal doesn't really like Ryan. I mean, Ryan's not one to exactly obey school rules. Yeah. Basically, the principal threatened to expel him and gave him a last warning, and Ryan never really messed up since. I mean, he's really messed up now. I heard that he stole a 12-pack of beer from his uncle or something and split it with his buddy. But he behaved for the rest of elementary school. So that was the story. After the kid got on the bus, nothing really happened. Ryan just got really angry at him and started yelling, and the bus driver just sort of told Ryan to stop it. But yeah, that's the story. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. You're getting that play button. I know we will. That is my only goal in life right now, is to get that silver play button, boy. But yeah, if you guys enjoy my content, please spread the word about my channel. I could really use those subs. And comment down below how I can improve my channel, or what I can do to improve my channel. This is the PC Xbox signing out.